I'm trying to tell you something about my life. Maybe give me insight between black and white.
Hey guys, it's Tuesdays with Chase. It's tea time. So, I'm still catheterized, and you know you want to see this. So there you go. There's my catheter tube. But I decided to do it on my Mac this week because last week's video kind of sucked. Okay, so this week's topic is if you had LGBT kids, if they came out to you as LGBT. Sweet deal. Like, skeet skeet. Why not? That's cool. I don't really see anyone having a problem with that. I mean, we are all part of this community. Maybe there are some people on this channel that do not identify with that community. I think it does suck that the T in that is kind of silent, but we won't get into that. But yeah, if my kid came out as like, hey, I'm gay, or hey, I think I may be trans, or a variation of trans, like, oh, I think I'm genderqueer, or hey, I don't really identify with what everyone thinks I am, or something like that, like. But before, like, anything of that would happen, of course, I would tell the kid, like, if you don't feel like you fit into the body that you have, or that you are a different anything, if you feel any different, I'm not going to pressure them or anything. I'll be like, you're trans because I'm trans, No, I'm going to be like, hey, if you ever feel different, we could always talk. I think I would be a really cool parent and just be like, we're talking about everything right now and you're dealing with it. I wouldn't be like a judgmental parent. I think that that's so hard on somebody. You need a support system, and well, not everybody needs one. Not everybody needs one, but I think it's really important to have a support system, and especially if it's your parents, if you have really understanding parents since you were a kid, like, that understood everything, I think that would be really, really good thing to have in your life, knowing that you'll have parents who won't hurt or disown you, or are not like, some other parents that would kick their children out if they're gay or if they're trans, which is horrible. Or I find that the hardest thing for someone to do is like if they have really close parents and they have to like write them a letter saying that they're trans and they're gay, or they're gay, like, I feel like that's like a really hard thing to do, because you have to be like, because you have that fear inside you that your parents are going to hate you, and you don't want that, so you try to find the easiest way to tell them, and a letter is the easiest way for you, so you do it. And I find that I wouldn't want that to happen. I would want the kid to feel so comfortable that they could just talk, and then, of course, if they were younger, we would look at it, but, I wouldn't push anything on them. I'd be like, go see a therapist, you're not gay, I would never do that, you know what I mean? Anyways, so that's what I think about LGBT kids, and I mean, like, if my kids came out. Also, I guess we could talk to the topic of, like, kids thinking. I mean, kids, like, I'll say kids as in, like, older kids, like, young teenagers, like around 12, or, like, 12 to 15 bracket, I guess. I think that those people who, we'll go with the trans right now. I feel that people who come out when they're around that age and they're trans, I'm not saying they're influenced by a certain media called YouTube, and maybe they feel a certain way and they feel like, oh, maybe trans is that it, and then they rush into tea and stuff like that. I feel like they need to explore who they are. You know what I mean? I just feel like people are rushing into stuff, but that's another topic, which I do really want to make a video about that on my channel. Anyways, so I will see you guys next week. Hopefully my video wasn't too controversial, and I'll see you guys later.